I'm really trying to defend our president. I really am. Like I tried to defend Obama, but he was doing just too much stupid stuff. Yeah, Iran bill was a joke. Totally sold out this country. After a while, I just couldn't root for Obama. I was a big Obama supporter. I'm not huge, but I defended Obama a lot. Then the last couple of years was just like ugh. And Trump, it's not even a full term. It's not even a full term, and I'm getting tired of it. I really am getting tired of it. I can't. I can't tell you how many times I have to sit there and just cringe watching these tweets. It's horrible. It's just the worst. And he's gonna say, now, mind you, he did a good thing going to the troops the day after Christmas, going to Iraq with Melania. Kudos to him on that. Great job. And no, I don't have a problem with the troops having Make America Great Again hats and having them sign them and taking a picture. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. They're taking a picture with the president. Is his merch there? Yeah, his merch is there. They're taking a picture. They're loving it. They're happy. I don't see a problem with that. So CNN lay off. But Trump is just so with his tweeting. It just never stops. It just doesn't stop. Can someone take him? I'm waiting for Twitter. If Twitter can really break some ground here and block or suspend the president of the United States from Twitter. I'm wondering if Fox News and CNN and MSNBC and ABC News and CBS, if all these news companies can do something in unison. OAN, BBC, Newsmax, all these big station, small station, whatever it is, radio channels, for 1 week, even if it's a day. See, I think I'm asking for much. I'm asking for a week, but let's you know what? Let's forget a week. Give me 1 day. Give me 1 day where the president's tweets are not in the news. You're giving him what he wants. He wants the attention. He wants to be talked about. He is loving this. He doesn't care that he's coming across as an egotistical asshole. He doesn't care. And yes, that's the president of the United States I'm talking about, and I don't care. And the views that I express are my own. And they don't express anyone else or any company that I am affiliated with. It is my own, damn it. The president is an asshole. President Trump is acting like an asshole. He's acting like a petulant child. I mean, to sit there on Christmas Day and tweet, I'm home alone. I'm all alone in the White House. Poor me. I'm sitting there and I'm going, the all alone stuff. I'm like, oh God, I'm sitting there rolling my eyes. And then when I get to the poor me part, poor me? Poor me? You have people that can't be with their families on Christmas. You have families of soldiers that are dead. They don't have their husbands around for Christmas. They don't have their fathers around for Christmas. They're feeling pretty lonely too. Poor them or poor you? Oh, sorry. You're poor me all alone because you and the Democrats are both morons and can't come to a freaking agreement. You're a moron. Schumer's a moron. Pelosi's a moron. Mike Pence, I don't even know what that's called. I mean, does Mike Pence even count? Does Mike Pence even exist? Is Mike Pence real? Or is Mike Pence just like one of those Star Wars holograms? Like, does he even exist? Does anyone know he's there? Does he know he's there? Does Mike Pence know that he's the vice president? Can someone tell Mike Pence that he's the freaking vice president? Can someone wake Mike Pence the fuck up? Please. It was embarrassing. Do you know how embarrassing that meeting was with Trump and Schumer and Pelosi? They're sitting there shouting at each other like morons. Schumer's got that smug, arrogant piece of garbage look on his face. He can't even look Trump in the eye. Trump is being such a moron. He's sitting there, again, like he's on a freaking campaign rally. 24/7. Trump acts like he's on a fucking campaign rally 24/7. Enough! You know when you campaign? In 2019, in 2020, when you're up for re-election. Give it a fucking rest for not now. Do you know the minute that Trump has taken over, the minute Trump took over office, it's been one constant Make America Great Again infomercial and a campaign rally. He doesn't stop campaigning. And he doesn't stop patting himself on it. That's all he does. All he does is give himself compliments. We sat here. People sat here. Republican pundits sat on their radio shows, on their television shows, and they bashed Obama for being a narcissist and saying, oh, well, President Obama said the word I 27 times in this speech. He said it 45 times. He said it 36 times. And yes, he did. And yes, I think Obama's a little arrogant too. I think he's a narcissist too. I think he pats himself on the back too. But for the love of God, not as bad as Trump. Jesus God. I can't. But it was so embarrassing. Pelosi sitting there slurring her words. Nancy, put the cocktails down, please. Let's talk business here. And Schumer not knowing what, just not looking at Trump in the eye of being an arrogant ass. Trump being an arrogant ass. What else is new? And Mike Pence is just sitting there. Like this. You know, I have a theory that Mike Pence is actually waiting for something to happen to Trump. Or he's just waiting for him to get impeached. He's watching him eat every fucking McDonald's hamburger that Trump has going, he's one step away to going into cardiac arrest with all these cheeseburgers. I'm going to be president. I mean, that's got to be the only way that he's sticking around. Either he thinks that Trump's going to die because Trump's fat. Have you seen how much weight Trump has gained, by the way, since he took office? I mean, those cartoons that make him look fat, they don't do him. Please. He's worse. He's a blimp. President Jumbo Jowls. But seriously, Pence is either waiting for him to have the heart attack after the fourth Big Mac, or he's waiting for impeachment. Or he's waiting for Trump to resign, which, if he's waiting for that, he can hold his breath. Trump will never resign. They'll have a video of Trump actually doing the beheading of the Saudi Arabian reporter, and he'll go, wasn't me, hands are too small. Not me. Not me. No, not me. And I'm tired. I'm tired of, can I say this also? I'm tired of people comparing Trump to dictators. I'm tired of Trump being compared to Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini and Stalin and Castro and Saddam. I'm tired of him being compared to dictators. You know what the difference is between Donald Trump and Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini and Stalin and Castro and Hussein and all these other people? They at least had a vision. They had a plan, whereas Trump doesn't. Spell plan. What was the what was the word that he screwed up the other day? He screwed up something else on his tweet. And that's another thing. Does anyone read these tweets before he sends them out? Does anyone control him? And I love Melania. I think Melania is so gracious and she's so nice. Melania Trump can do so much better than Donald Trump. She's so gorgeous. She's a knockout. She's very elegant when she speaks. Um, I mean, you think she says, "Hey, honey, shut up. Just shut up." I don't think he listens. And what's worrisome is with Mattis resigning, to me, that's the last straw. Because there were 3 people that I liked in the administration. And, well, 4 if you count Mooch. The Italian in me loved Mooch. All right, but take Mooch out. He was in there for 4 seconds. 3 people. I loved Nikki Haley. Loved Nikki Haley. She's gone. Loved Mattis. Loved him. Freaking bulldog, tough as nails, what this country needs. He's gone. And Mike Pompeo, I like. I loved Haley. I loved Mattis. I strongly like Pompeo. I don't love him, but I strongly like him. But with Haley and Mattis out these last 2 months, I'm worried as fuck. Worried as fuck. Because, there has to be a reason why they're all leaving. And I know it's common for presidents to go through cabinet members. I know it's common for cabinet members to leave. What I want to know is, why are they all leaving in droves? Do they know something? And I'm not one of those guys that believe Trump colluded with Russia, because Trump didn't want to be president. And that's the story that I'm sticking with, and I'm sticking with it. Donald Trump did not want to be president. I don't think he ever thought that he would win in a field of 16 Republican candidates. He did. I don't think he ever thought that he would beat Hillary Clinton. He did. And now he's the president. Just look at his face the night that they won the election, and look at this. Does that look like a man that wanted to win the presidency? No. So you can take the Russia probe off the table. See, the problem I have with Bob Mueller, and I think Bob Mueller is a fine American. I do think, and I salute him for serving our country and doing good by us. One thing that worries me about Mueller is that he's all over the place now. He's literally all over the place. It started as the Russia probe. Now we're searching into campaign finances. Well, first it was the taxes. Then it was Russia. Now it's campaign finances if he, paid off a porn star and a stripper with campaign money. And my thing is, if he did, I don't. People are saying, "Oh, well, he can go to jail." No. As much as 90% of the people that I know would want him to be in jail, no, he's not going to jail for paying off a porn star with campaign finance. That's not happening. No. Impeachment? Yeah. I think it's possible. But I also warn the Democrats not to do that. Because I think he is right in saying this. There will be a revolt. It'll get ugly in this country if he is impeached. Unless there's a smoking gun, Donald Trump cannot be impeached. Unless there's smoking gun evidence, you cannot impeach Trump. What you have to do if you're the Democrats is you have to put someone out there in 2020 to beat him. And the problem is, for example, I asked someone the other day over dinner, I said, "You're a liberal, Democrat, you vote Democrat all the time, straight down. Who do you think," asked her 2 questions. One, who do you think they will put up against Trump? And 2, who do you want to see? Actually, it was 3 things. And who do you think has the best shot of beating him? Couldn't answer one of those questions. And then 2 days later, I asked someone again those 3 questions. Who are the Democrats putting up against Trump? Who do you want to see go up against Trump? And who do you think can beat Trump on the Democratic side right now? No answer. I don't think the Democrats know. Problem is, you can't have someone extreme. You have to have someone that is even keel, someone that is balanced, someone that is sensible. Through all his flaws, I again do believe that Joe Biden would make a great president. I do think he would bring some dignity and some respect back in the office. And yes, we could joke around about he's creepy Joe, and yeah, there's pictures out there and everything. And yeah, he plagiarized. This is my thing, and this is why I don't get into this stuff really with Trump. What politicians we clean? And you could say Obama, but you know what? You never really fully know. We don't know the Obamas. We don't know what they did behind the scenes. We don't know what Obama did to get to where he did. We don't know. To me, every politician has some dirt on them. And I don't care because that's politics. My thing is when you get elected to go into office, cut the shit out. So, if he was paying porn stars, and they're going to say that's going to influence the election, well, I'm unfortunately going to debunk that theory. If they're saying that the reason why, if the left is saying that, well, Donald Trump influenced the election by paying off these people to keep it quiet. My thing is, Americans saw the video of Donald Trump saying, grab women by the pussy. And he was still voted president. So if they didn't have a problem with voting for the guy after the Entertainment Tonight video of him saying, grab them by the pussy, I'm not sure that, paying off a stripper or a porn star was going to change their minds either. Just wasn't. Sorry. But it's a dark time in politics.